So I'm currently at Costco waiting by the checkout line, and there's someone selling food directly next to me. You probably didn't see that. Oh well. And people watch me vlog, that's fine. And Faye, the queen, the icon, lost her Costco card. Like, we clearly had it coming into the store, because like you needed to get into the store, but now like we're trying to check out and she just doesn't have it. No, so now she's going to get a new one. Well, I just wait here with the food, so doing great. Okay, so it's Sunday. Tomorrow I officially get to pick up my car, even though it's been like at the dealership since like Thursday. So big mood. It's just sitting there and me not being able to get it. So I have to take this box and clean out my old car because we're selling that. Our mechanic is gonna buy it, which is lit because he's paying like more than double what like the resale on the car is because of that old lady who hit my car like before I even had a license and could drive it. So lit for that. So yeah, now I get to spend the time. It's really nice out. I'm really happy about it. It's only like 68 degrees out, which is like I'm thriving. Can't wait for this to be like what the weather all the time in the fall. Hype for that. And yeah, so now I get to spend my time cleaning out this car. So mood. I can't wait to find all the things I didn't realize I had. So y'all, I'm in Greenport, view the water, and I'm playing Pokemon Go, living my best life. And we went and got hot sauce, and I'm vlogging, you know, living my best life. Got some hot sauce, and it was a hot sauce called the Hellboy, and it had a sign that said, "This is the hottest hot sauce in the store." And I was like, perfect, I want to try that. And the lady at the counter was like, before you can try that, you have to try some of these. And they were also like hot sauces, but not as hot, but like some of the hotter ones. And I tried 2 of them, and I was like, this ain't bad. And she was like, oh, okay, I'll let you try it. So then I tried it, and to be honest, it didn't really hit that bad at first, but then like later, Faye, Mom, Faye,
Hi.
your faith of them, Mom to me.
Yes,
How did I look after I had the hot sauce?
Red in the face, crying, and sweating like a pig.
Damn, roast me in the comment section, Faye. Yeah, I wasn't great. We also got milkshakes from this place that made bomb ass milkshakes, and if I didn't have that, I might have actually died. So that's my update. Okay, so it's Tuesday. I got my car yesterday, but by the time we got back and by the time I put all my stuff in the car, and then my dad wanted to go on a drive, and then by the time we got back, I just wasn't in the mood to like film a car tour. So now I'm gonna film it now. So I got a 2019 Subaru Crosstrek in what they call blue-gray khaki, but it's just Elsa Blue, and that's why her name is Elsa. This is the front of the car. An icon, we stan. She's what they call a crossover or a subcompact SUV, very similar to what Emily has, like same type of vehicle. This is the back of her. We stan her back windshield wipers. I love that about her. She has all-wheel drive, iconic, can drive in the snow. This is one of my favorite parts. Like, I love the SUV. Oh wait, fucked up already. We love the trunk with all the space. There is my snow windshield wiper thing that I will not use anytime soon. At Emily, this is the cover I was talking about. It attaches and unattaches. Like like it comes out. Now the struggle is how do I put it back in? Okay, it's back in. And then like if I remember correctly, it goes like that. And it will cover the trunk. So like you can like physically create a trunk because it's a hatch. So like technically a trunk doesn't really exist. So it makes a trunk if you want a trunk. Or alternatively, sorry, just trying to figure out how I had that. And then also, I'm not going to do it because it's going to take a lot of like energy and a lot of timing. I don't feel like doing it. But I could take the cover off, and then I could put the seats down, and it just like converts into like the entire thing up until the front seat is a trunk. These are the back seats, nothing special, but just we stand a lot of leg room in the back because that's not normally what people get in cars. Okay, so this is the inside of the car. We have my black seats with the orange stitching. I love them. We have, I'm gonna get into the car. We have my 2019 dangle, which technically I'm not supposed to have here, but I'm putting it here anyways. We have my screen. Wait, give me a second. I'm going to turn on the car so then we can get a better idea of what everything does. This is the radio. It has Apple CarPlay. Right now I have it just on the radio because my phone isn't plugged in. I technically get Sirius XM radio for like 3 months, which I probably will never use because like why? I have my own phone, and if I'm not listening to phone, I'll just listen to the normal radio. This middle screen can be changed to display a lot of different things, but I hadn't put it so it shows me digitally how fast I'm going because that's what I like. That's what I had in the Civic, and that's what I like here. It also shows me how much I have until my gas runs out. And overall, how many miles I've gone so far. This car has 20 miles. Big mood. Big dick energy. And there's also a screen up here that tells you the time, the temperature, and something else. The screen also tells you, it could display like whatever you want in the middle. I'm having it currently doesn't say anything, but I'm currently having it display how many miles I have until I have to fuel my tank because that's something I love and something I wanted. I have my SOS and Starlink buttons, so like if I'm in a pickle, I won't die. This little thing right here with these 2 buttons that say off, these are my safety equipment that my dad made me get, where it essentially will give you an alarm. It's an assistance tool, and it will alarm you. Like if you're going out of the lane, it'll scream at you that you're going out of the lane, stuff like that. And I have something called adaptive cruise control, where if I decide to put the car in cruise control and I press this button right here, if I leave the lane, it'll turn me back into the lane, which is really cool. Here are the knobs for me to change all the stuff in the car, like temperature, whatever. Here's my gear shift, my heated front seats, what they call X mode, which is just a really fancy version of all-wheel drive that you use when you're going really slow and really harsh weather. You put on that and it like makes it better, essentially. In here, this is in my little like center box console. I have 2 USBs, an aux jack, the other dangle from high school that I don't know if I want up there, because in the Civic, like I had both of them on my mirror and I didn't know if I liked that or not. So I'm testing it out and seeing what I like. I prefer to have the college one on just because I like Oswego better than high school, obviously. And it comes with I have 2 cigarette charger lighter things. One here and one over there. Sorry that this is very poorly shot, but like it is what it is. And I don't make the rules. So that's really the tour of the car. That's essentially everything that's in it. I'm still playing with some stuff. I forgot to mention that on the steering wheel. You'll probably see it when I was talking about the other stuff. I have this plus and minus bars on my steering wheel, and that's so if I want to put my car in manual instead of automatic, I can do that. This car comes with manual driving. I will never, because I've never learned in my life how to use a stick shift, and I don't plan on using it now, even though it's not physically the stick shift. It's just buttons to put you into different gears. I'm not doing that. Sorry, like I don't make the rules. And I love that on the radio, like very simple things. So by the way, I figured out how to change like what display is on. Anyways, not important. I just like that all the basic things that are just in cars now that I just didn't have because I drove a 2006 is that like you can control the volume. I can change the channel. Like stuff like that. And I think stuff like that's just really cool. And then I like how much more room I have in the car now versus I had in the other car. Obviously, because this is a SUV and my other one was a compact sedan. And I love the touchscreen display, even though every car comes with that now. Like, that's not new. The seats are really sleek. I made a good move with the black with the orange stitching, because the other ones weren't necessarily bad, but it was like two-toned. Like, they called it gray, but it was definitely like gray and black mixed with the orange stitching, and I didn't hate that. But I preferred these seats better, and the seats mattered more to me. TBT to Emily's other vlog. A callback to Emily's vlog when she went to that Shawn Mendes concert. We love a good tie-in. And to be honest, that's it. I just like sitting in it. It's like that new, like, ooh, you have a new car thing. So, like, I'm just like, ooh, I have a new car. Now I don't want to, like, leave the car for some reason. But I will, obviously. Okay, so Emily and I, there's Emily. We just got out. Oh, sorry, we're back. We just got out of that Milo dog movie, which I believe is called The Art of Driving in the Rain.
No, you missed a word.
Which word did I forget?
The driving part is wrong.
The Art of Racing.
There you go.
In the Rain. Does it matter?
I think that's right.
Does it matter?
Now I'm double checking myself. I think that's what it is.
It's either the art of driving / parentheses
it's a green light.
racing in the rain. It was not green. It was very yellow.
It was green when I said it.
And it was a movie.
It was definitely a movie.
It lasted a couple of hours. There was a dog and Milo in the movie.
Okay, let's
sometimes at the same time.
Let's
sometimes
talk about
not
the
at
positives.
the same.
There was a dog and there was Milo, and again, like Joe said, sometimes they interacted, and it was amazing. It was so cute, and that's really where the positives end.
Me and Emily were both like 40 minutes into this movie, like, is it over? If that tells you anything about
there
it.
There was a kid behind us who went to their parents and was like, is it over yet? And literally me and Joe were like, is it over yet?
And that was like, I want to say 20 or 30 minutes into the movie. So, like, doing great. And then, like, towards the end, the last half made a lot more sense than the first half.
That's what I was going to say.
Like, the last half was definitely a lot more cohesive as a movie. Like, to be honest, they could have started that movie halfway in, and then I would have been like, this makes a lot more sense now than how they started it. Because it was kind of weird, and they because they played it off as it was gonna, like, without spoilers, I don't know if you want to see it, but, like, they made it seem like the direction it was gonna go into was gonna be different than it did.
Yes.
And then it ended up being a whole subplot thing that ended up being the main plot, which was, like, a big portion of the movie, and I was like, oh?
Yeah.
But, like, Milo is great, and shout out to a Ferrari. Not the car, the person.
I would like to shout out Mongolia.
Oh yeah, also shout out to Mongolia. And shout out to this dog's very impressive vocabulary.
Oh
He knows a lot more words than I do, this dog. I really hope all dogs are as smart as this dog was, because this dog was, like, super intelligent. This dog was like, when I get reincarnated in Mongolia and become a human, and I was like, what?
Excuse me.
That was the parapata of this movie.
Excuse me. He justified it. He literally watched a documentary on Mongolia, and they said that they buried their dogs up on hills so nobody would step on their graves, and that they would then be reincarnated as humans, and that's what he wanted.
And then he was. Sorry, spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
The biggest spoiler at the end.
And I'm actually shook they actually did it, and didn't just leave that.
Is that they reincarnated him as an Italian boy? So big mood.
The cutest boy I've ever seen in my life.
So,
that boy could be a model. He's so cute.
So Sam, don't see it. Wait until it comes out on a Netflix near you, or see it if it ever comes to that indie movie theater you love so much. Because, like, I know you like to support them. So if you want to see it, if it's playing there, I say see it. If it's not playing there, never see it.
I'm not going to lie. I think this is the first movie that I've seen on AMC thing that I do not recommend.
Well, if I'm going to be really honest, I think this is the first non-Disney movie that I've seen. Actually, that's not true. The first one was Dora, and now it's this one. But
no, I saw Detective Pikachu.
I didn't see it. I didn't see that on this. Well, you've had it a lot longer than I have. I've seen The Lion King, The Lion King, The Lion King, Dora, Spider-Man, and then this movie.
Mood.
So, big mood all around. Well, I'm a ghost. You can't see me. I'm blind. Where is he?
It got really dark all of a
It did. They were like lights. I don't know her. Anyway, so that's it. I'm not gonna hold you any longer, Sam. That's it. That's the rest of the review. Emily, your review out of 5 stars, because she doesn't seem to know that we keep doing it out of 5 stars.
What did I say?
You said 3.2.
Yes, I stick by 3.2, and I said out of 10, it was a 7.1.
And I said those conversions do not equal in no way, shape, or form. But anyways, my score on Letterboxd, go look at my review now, plug, is I gave it a 3 out of 5. And to be honest, that was probably a little generous.
I think a 3 would be okay.
If I'm going to be honest. But, like, it was a very, like, a movie I'm happy I didn't really pay for because it's just in the subscription. A movie that I would have been pissed I spent, like, $13 on it.
It wasn't a bad movie.
No, it definitely wasn't a bad
No.
movie. It's just not a memorable movie. Like, in a year from now, you'll forget this movie ever happened.
Yeah, and I'll never see it again.
It's no Marley and Me.
There's no rewatchability in that movie.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. It's no Dora.
It's not Dora, you're right. Dora could never.
Dora would never do this to me. So, at Sam, that's it. Y'all, so I'm at the bagel place to get a bacon, egg, and cheese, and look at all the baby turkeys. They're so cute. I'm so upset because, like, I realize what happens at this place. I know what goes down. But, like, look at how adorable they are. I love them. Grazing a queen. We stand. Lorenzo has trapped me. So this is where I stay forever now. We love him. Lorenzo, say hi. This is definitely going to be upside down, but at Lorenzo, say hi.
Because it has the little symbols, which is, I think, the same technology.